Well, they say that love is blind, and our next guest, Sophia Corah, is really living proof of this. The 25-year-old is making headlines around the world for her unbelievable love story. 7 years ago, the New Mexico native's life was turned upside down when a very rare condition suddenly left her legally blind. Sophia thought she'd never find the person of her dreams, but then a medical breakthrough helped her see that the love of her life was really standing right in front of her. Take a look.
Growing up, I had a very exciting childhood. I played sports, I loved soccer, I loved tennis, I was big into hiking, a fashionista. Everything changed the last day of my freshman year of college. I woke up that day and I noticed that my vision was getting a little bit blurry. By the time I was driving to school, I didn't even feel safe. I couldn't even read the board or the piece of paper in front of me. The entire way that I was interacting with the world changed. All of a sudden, I couldn't go to the grocery store by myself. Eating on my own was a big challenge, dressing myself, keeping up in social situations. When all of this was happening, I was very concerned about my ability to be independent, my ability to find a partner. I cried every single day. I mean, you have to understand that I would wake up and I could see less than the day before, and I couldn't do something that I could do the day before. So after many, many months of denial and depression, I finally just had to make the hard decision that I was gonna stop victimizing myself. A year after I was declared legally blind, I met Christian at school, and at that moment, everything changed. Even though I didn't know what he looked like, I slowly began falling for him.
Wow, Sophia Corah is here. Thank you so much for joining us. I got to start with the condition. I couldn't even pronounce it. I had to look it up like 4 times. It's so rare. What were you diagnosed with?
So it's called keratoconus, and it's a disease that affects the cornea. So essentially, my cornea was slowly thinning out due to some issue with the bonds in my eyes. So as it was thinning out, my eye pressure pushes my eye into a cone. So I can still see shapes, shadows, colors, everything like that, but essentially just makes it impossible to focus your eyes, almost like living in an optical illusion.
Like in an optical illusion?
Yes.
You were 18.
Yes,
you were
I was
diagnosed.
18. Mm-hmm.
You have really tried to educate people on what life is like, and you just described it in such a way I think that relates. I heard the audience react when you said with each day you were losing your vision. Each day, something you could do the day before you could not do. You shared on TikTok what it was like to be legally blind. You posted your videos to help people visualize. We have it. Take a look.
This is like a normal A, and here is like when I woke up just randomly one day, couldn't see. This is probably where I was at the early stages of keratoconus, but at about 6 months post, I was here, just nothing.
You were a freshman at Adams State University in Colorado when this was all happening.
Yes.
And there was a friend, Christian, who you started to bond with.
Yeah.
Christian helped you raise $20,000.
I mean, he raised $20,000. That was all him, yeah.
And what was the $20,000 for?
It was for a surgery that supposedly was going to help me get my eyesight back. At the time, it sounded too good to be true, but we went ahead and decided to go for it. But obviously, I'm a college student. I don't have just $20,000 that I can pull out of my pocket. So Christian decided one day he woke up and decided to start a GoFundMe account, and he was like, "Hey, what's the worst that can happen? Right. No one."
So you were friends at this time,
yeah.
And he's like, "I want to step up for you."
We were just friends, strictly friends. We had just met a couple months ago, but
So you met him when your vision was impaired.
Yes.
So you couldn't fully see him.
No. Mm-hmm.
You saw images and shapes, I guess?
Yeah, I could see like an ear over here, and that was it.
So this person that you cannot see, but you can obviously feel his heart and his friendship is helping you through this.
Right.
So you're bonding, and then you start to get the feels, I guess?
Yeah, it was gradual. I mean, it was just such a different type of deep love connection, I think, because it wasn't anything about the physical or the physicality.
Because you couldn't see.
Because I couldn't see him. So nothing about that was a part of this.
So you have the surgery. and it works.
Yeah.
Your vision, it's just amazing. So, Christian, you've befriended Christian. He's helped you raise $20,000. This surgery works. Yeah. You regain your vision 2020.
Yeah, I know. Crazy.
And then it's time to see Christian.
It's time. It was time.
And coming up after the break, it is time for you to see Christian. Joins us next, and I have to ask, what was it about Sophia that made him want to break through and help her after the break?
There's like no doubling it all anymore.
No way. You can't be serious.
No, like legit. Oh my gosh.
You want to go outside and check it out natural?
Okay, that's crazy.
Okay, let's go outside and see the natural ambient.
We are back with Sophia Corah, who made headlines after a medical breakthrough not only helped her regain her eyesight, but allowed her to finally see the person that she'd fallen in love with while her vision was impaired. Now, his name is Christian. They became friends as college students. He helped her raise $20,000 to have the much-needed surgery to restore her sight. And they started having feelings for each other. Before we bring him out, quick question here, though. I'm told that he was super nervous for you to see him for the first time.
He was. Poor thing.
Poor thing. Because he's like, you know, we're in space.
Yeah.
Now, if she sees me, what happens?
Yeah. And in my mind, I was really trying to make him seem, I guess, uglier than what I wanted. I was like, let's just, you know, be real here in case. I was like, it doesn't really matter at this point, though.
Doesn't matter because you felt his heart,
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
I love that.
Yeah.
So you'd fall in love with the heart. So it didn't matter.
No, it didn't.
All right. Well, the man she laid eyes on after her vision is here. Please welcome Christian to the table. Oh my God! Hi, darling. How are you? How are you? Sit down. You're just adorable.
Thank you.
Oh my God, you are cute. Look at you. And you look so cute together.
Thank you.
Okay, so you were nervous when the time had come, right?
Mm-hmm. When she had driven down to meet me, I was really nervous because I had also spent the previous few years just loving her and not being with her. So I was really hoping when she came down that she was going to say that she still loved me and wanted to work things out. So I was pretty nervous.
So you fell in love with her at this very challenging time in her life. What was it about her?
I mean, she had very positive energy. She was very smart. We had a very similar background. And when I found out what she was going through, that she was legally blind and it was getting worse every day, I realized how resilient she was and how powerful her positive energy was because she was really overcoming that.
Wow. Look at you both. Sophia, you're not letting this guy go. Look at you, holding on for dear life there. So when you were finally able to see him, you said, "Oh wow, he is good looking." Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a euphoric moment. What was funny is that I kind of voluntold him that I was coming over. It was a Friday, and I said, "Hey, I'm gonna be at your doorstep on Monday, so be ready."
So no pressure, just come out. I love that Christian talked about how resilient you are and how you fought your way through this. I also love that you took your relationship to the next level. You guys are married? We're married. I mean, you're approaching your second anniversary. Every anniversary is worth celebrating. We know that. So we would like, because you've shared your love story with so many people, just a little something. a romantic weekend at the beautiful La Fonda on the Plaza. It's nestled in the heart of Santa Fe's historic downtown. For over a century, La Fonda's vibrant decor, authentic New Mexican architecture has charmed guests each room, showcasing original artwork, handcrafted furniture, luxury amenities. Can I tell you how jealous I am? Can I go on this honeymoon? And guess what? You'll enjoy couples massage at their signature spa, take in the New Mexico sunset, the rooftop bar, and celebrate your anniversary over a special dinner at La Plazuela. Look at that. It is a weekend in Santa Fe worth $2,500. Seriously, congratulations on finding each other and sharing your story. Thank you, Sophia and Christian.